Deputy President William Ruto has challenged requisite government institutions to seal loopholes of corruption in the public service.
The Vice President, who spoke during a meeting convened by the Evangelical Alliance of Kenya National Convention, said if elected, his administration will make the office of the Inspector General fully independent.
He said this will ensure his government is held to account over any procurement issues. The Evangelical Alliance of Kenya was meeting Deputy President William Ruto in a series of meetings that will see them meet presidential hopefuls to lay out their agenda for the country and the church. Ruto warning that the procurement of arms used by the security forces should not be clouded with secrecy, as it created avenues for mega corruption.
Why is buying a gun by the government? Why is it in mystery? Why is it in some dark room? Why? The guns are being carried all over in the streets by policemen. So what is the big deal? Today, they are classified as security purchases. So a gun that is supposed to be sold for 20,000 is bought at 60,000. Why? Oh, it's a security thing, so it cannot be done by open tender. It must be done in some dark room. It must be.
Ruto promised to fund the Office of Inspector General once elected to office, with a view of ensuring it is fully independent so that the occupier of the office is fully accountable.
The Constitution says the IG is an independent office. Today, the IG doesn't have a budget. He relies on the Office of the President for a budget.
Ruto called on the church to support him as he had demonstrated courage by going against the grain and national conversations whenever he felt they were wrong.
And in a democracy, you speak your truth, but when the majority have made a decision, as a Democrat from where I sit, just like in an election, you go to an election, of course with the intention of winning, but sometimes you don't win.
On resolving the education crisis in Northeastern, the Deputy President promised to equip locals to take up teaching courses in institutions of higher learning so as to increase the number of local teachers.
Very few teachers, very few people in northern Kenya go for training as teachers. And the question I ask them, why do you make the teaching of your children the business of other people?
Ruto has also promised free lunch for all learners in primary schools once elected to office.